A big hello and a warm welcome to all of you amazing and beautiful people out there. Welcome to my channel and welcome to this collective reading. Today I'm going to talk about the energy that is pretty intense, and I'm here to provide you with some information that can help you work through it as a part of a collective. And I can already pick on to the energy of a hardcore, cold-blooded narcissist who's great in lying and gaslighting. So let's work through it. Now, this person can lie through their teeth, like they can lie on your face and they can pretend to be the most honest person on this planet. And so far, I'm being shown that you have gotten triggered by this person a lot. And the worst part about these people, these kind of people, is that they get a huge amount of joy when they see other people sad. So when they see you getting triggered and upset and angry and mad, that makes them feel good. And when you don't, that makes them hurt. And I'm picking onto the energy of Queen of Swords that you've started connecting with, and maybe it happened because of someone else's advice, someone who's more mature. Now, age is not a factor here. Someone can be mature even if they're younger, but this is a mature person, especially a woman. I'm being shown, especially a feminine energy or a woman, someone with feminine energy who has a lot of strength and wisdom from their experiences, and they have kind of inspired you to become, that person has inspired you to become more independent and have direct communication. And also, the narcissist here is someone who's close to you, someone you spend a lot of time with, and you're definitely much better than this person when it comes to your work. So I also pick on to this jealous energy. This person might not show it to you, but they do have envy and jealousy towards you. And because they know that you are more loved and you have more genuine connections, which they don't have. They don't have genuine connections. They just have time pass connections in their life, and they they might have a good connection with you also, but they don't preserve it. And you have now become so wise in your life, in your journey, that you have started taking this person as someone who's simply helping you with your ascension. It could be a lover, it could be a partner, it could be a mother, it could be a father, it could be anyone. It could be a very close friend or someone you are involved in business dealings with. There is some kind of ending here, some kind of change or some kind of transformation, these three things. So either you're going to end the connection with this person. Now, in some cases, you may not be able to physically end this connection, but whatever you felt for this person, the love and the warmth, you don't feel that way. You have become more logical in your transaction, and you have started seeing this person as someone with whom you're not supposed to get emotional with, because that's what they misuse, or that's what they ride upon to hurt you. So they use your emotional connection or your emotional nature to hurt you. So this person is just programmed that way. Like, this person is not programmed to be someone who says, okay, I will work on myself, or I will work on this connection and I will make it better. This person is more like, I have to just win. I have to win, or I have to create some tension. This is an attention seeking person. Okay. Now, in spiritual work that we do, we try to release the negative feelings that we have for other people. But what if the negative feeling is there and it's very evident? Then also, I think instead of seeing it like it's another person, and this person is negative, you have to see that there is a certain kind of negative energy or negative programming that you need to sort of let go, and you need to change. You need to change, because what I can see here is that you are getting hugely, you have so far, you've gotten hugely triggered by this person. This person could also be a medium for something in your life. It could be a medium, let's say, for a child to come into your life, or let's say for a business to come into your life, or let's say even, wisdom. Like, you learn about people, you find out about how people treat you, and then you can make so much success from it. You can make so much money from it just by learning a lesson that they give to you. You have to basically rise above whatever this person is giving to you, and no matter what they say and do to you, you have to become really good at your work. Like, it could be possible, let's say, for example, I am that person, and I'll give you my example. Let's say just 10 minutes before this reading or this channeling that I'm doing, I had to also deal with a person who was triggering me. Okay, for example, of course, when you are really triggered by someone, it's not possible for you to focus on the present moment, or you have to like work, or you have to talk to someone, you have to counsel someone, or you have to meet a relative, or you have to go out for shopping, or you have to just be happy for something. Okay, and if you're able to do that, you have started surpassing that person's negativity, because this person's only, you can say, achievement in life is to trigger other people and then be happy. So this person enjoys hurting other people. They enjoy it when they see someone in tears, or in some I think cases, they just enjoy someone being codependent, because that's what they want. They want you to be codependent on them. They want your happiness to depend on them. Like, they want to play with you, like they are the puppeteer. They want to be the god in your uh, they want to play god in your life, and they want to direct you, make you behave like a robot. If they say sit, you should sit. If they say stand, you should stand. And maybe God also is showing you something about sovereignty, about being a free spirited person, that this person cannot control you. No one can control you. This could be God's way of showing you, because we say God is in everyone and in everybody, in everything, in every little small particle, there is God. So if there is God in every little small particle, then even this person has the God energy. In some way, they are helping you to rise above the triggers, because these very triggers I'm being shown have been pulling you down and not allowing you to progress. Okay, so yeah, you're basically supposed to be, you are a natural born leader with a very good vision, with entrepreneurial qualities. You have high honor, people like you, people respect you. And because of one person, your work should not get affected. In fact, you should put this person also on a job. Like, what is their job? What are they good at? They must be good at something. Let's say they're not good at anything, but they're probably good at triggering you, right? You know that. And if they're really good at triggering you, what are you going to be good at? Not getting triggered by this person, right? So you're going to um, manifest your goal. You're going to manifest your goal, and you will get the support of people around you. And one day you will see that this person will also support you. But I'm not telling you to wait for that day. All I want from you is to not allow this person to rule your mood, because what they want to do to you is they want to ruin your days. They are not, this is not a mature person. This is a spiritually immature person who's on a auto mode. You know what is auto mode? It's like when people are programmed, they don't know what they're doing. They don't know what their life is all about. They're just living like a zombie, or they're just living like a machine. Okay? Machines, fucking machines, to produce more machines. That's what their job is on this planet. They are not reproducing consciously, but you are. You are, if you still haven't, you will in future. Because a lot of people who are currently on planet Earth, who are also doing inner work, you're also here to reproduce offsprings that are going to be really smart. Really smart, very detached, and very mission oriented, and full of love and joy. And for that, you have to raise your frequency so high that no matter what you're into, you have to become the lotus flower. You are here to manifest the lotus energy. Sometimes the people who are on automatic programming, we can learn a lot from them, because they are, even though automatically programmed to behave in a certain way, but you can see that when you are having an argument with this person, and this is what came up, uh, where's the card? Yeah, this came up just now, Two of Pentacles, and I'm being shown that what this person is good at, I mean, they're automatically doing it, they don't know about it. But let's say you're having an argument with this person, you're having a fight, or you're having a difficult time with their gaslighting, with their manipulation, you're getting all worked up. And you say, let's say, a couple of things to this person, some mean words you also throw back at this person. But they don't care. No matter what you say to them, they just laugh at you, they just smile at you, they just go like, yeah, I don't care. I remember I was in this place, and I really liked it. I mean, it was good learning. So there was this lady, she's a pregnant lady, and there were lots of pregnant ladies over there. And it was a queue or something, and she was extremely upset that I knew the staff, the hospital staff, or the doctor, somebody who was not an acquaintance, like very close person. And they specifically walked up to me because they saw me, like a good gesture. I was over there too for some checkup, and they saw me and they walked up to me and they asked me, hey, how you doing? So my report was right on top of my file, and they looked at it, and without even going like deeper into the conversation, they told me, okay, this is fine and you're absolutely good to go, so you can go. I was like, okay. Now this lady who was there, she got extremely upset with it without realizing the context or without realizing anything. She just started having an argument with me, and she started saying a couple of things to me, that you are overprivileged, you privileged people like you take away the rights of others, and this and that. And I told her that I did not even exercise my privilege, because if I would do that, I wouldn't even be sitting here. I would have straight away gone ahead and used my privilege, but I'm still sitting here and I'm doing it. And probably these people already know me, and they were passing by, they saw me. Sometimes people are nice to you just because they like you. It's not necessary that they are liking you also, or they are nice to you because they know you in a certain way. Like, I know this government official, this man also, once I remember, he's like a very high government official, and he's in the department that I can't talk about right now here. And he also would give me special respect. Like, if I would go to his office, there were so many other senior officials, but he would make me sit, in a better place, and get food ordered over there. And there were probably other people also who were queued in to meet him, but he would give me extra attention. And probably it was also because of the inner energy work I'm doing, because no matter who is a government official or not, or who is on a high position or not, but they also like some counseling, or they also like to just talk to people. Now, I'm sure, I understand that there were some people who were waiting, and this has happened with me also, that I've gone to some place and I had to wait, and somebody's relative or somebody's known person popped up or popped in, and they were talking to, and we had to wait. So these are the things that we all have to adjust within life. You can be on the other side and you can be on this side as well. But this lady got really upset. But still, what I really liked about her, if I like something about someone, even if that person is treating me horribly, I would still appreciate that thing. And that was like, when I was talking to her, when I was answering her back, she did not get triggered on, I felt so, maybe she was, otherwise she won't have said something or anything to me. She did not get triggered, and she kind of said, okay, whatever, something like that. And I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. She's not getting affected. And later on, we became sort of friendly with each other. After all this argument, I was still sitting there, and again we bumped into each other. And this time I smiled at her, and she smiled back. And then she herself started explaining to me that, I'm not feeling well and I'm like getting irritated. I've been asked to come every now and then and blah, blah, blah. And, that's why. And I said, yeah, that's absolutely fine. I completely understand you're at this stage, of your situation. That's fine. So, at the end, we were both very friendly. We had a good 15-20 minute talk, and we were even laughing at each other. So she was a mature person. So sometimes you can even get into a tussle with a spiritually mature person. You can even get into a tussle with the person who's kind of always nagging you. The point of this collective reading is that whosoever it is, the narcissist or the empath or anyone, I was shown that this is a narcissist, a highly selfish person who is very ruthless, who does not at all care about other people's feelings, who does not consider other people at all, and who does not care about the consequences of their lies and their behavior. What consequence would it have? They don't care about it. But at the same time, God has put this person on your path, on your timeline, to make you so nonchalant and so cold. Because here you need to be cold. And give you, like they say, if you have a heart which is made of a glass, you know what a glass is, the brittle glass, your heart will break. It's technology, let's say. Every time your heart breaks, you get a new heart. God gives you a new glass heart. It keeps breaking and breaking and breaking up until a point that heart becomes a stone. There's no mirror anymore. There's a stone over there, a rock solid heart. That's been given to you so that you don't get affected by anybody's bad behavior or by anybody's talks or mean words or anything. And then you have to move on really fast. And I think once you start doing it, this person is also going to figure out. I'm also being given scenarios where earlier you would react a lot when they would say certain things, they would throw certain words at you, or this person is abusive, or this person is an addict. This person does things that just benefit them, and to a level that if it benefits them, then they don't care about what the other person feels. And there was a time when you would cry. There was a time when you would have tears in your eyes. There was a time when you would be shattered for so long, so many hours and maybe days. You would keep thinking about how this person could do this to you. But now, or after a while, if this is a timeless reading for you, you will become a person who will not get affected at all. You will just either into the conversation or argument, either 2 minutes later, but you will realize that getting triggered by this person and changing your story or your perspective, or just the way, people just stop loving themselves because of others, you're not going to do that. You're going to love yourself even more, because you're going to be very proud of yourself that you're not getting affected by this person, because they could be really creating lack of abundance in your life. They could be making you feel like you have so many lacks and limitations, because of their presence, because of this person's presence. You may have lost out on a lot of opportunities as well. You may have lost out on a lot of time as well. Or you may have lost out on abundance because they were constantly making you feel that you're unworthy. Unworthy of love, yeah. Unworthy of love, so 9 of Wands. But 9 of Wands is telling me that if you are into this phase, you will be successful. You will become someone eventually who will overpower this person, surpass this person, because you're not going to purposely do it. You're just going to work on yourself You're going to chant, meditate, journal, or just mentally change your pattern, because it's very important to change your pattern while you're into it. Let's say you're having this conversation with this person and they abuse you. Earlier, you were someone who would just get very annoyed, like, how could you say this to me? How could you be so mean? How could you disrespect me? Blah, blah, blah. And they would again say certain things. They might even turn around and say, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say it. But they do those things. When you shift, when this death energy works, where it ends, that who's ending, who's dying, it's you. That's interesting, right? Your version, the version of you that was reacting to this person, that was responding to this person, constantly responding, constantly reacting, constantly getting hurt, constantly feeling bad, thinking that, oh my God, they're so happy to see me sad, they're so happy to see me cry. And you would even ask them, you feeling good right now, looking at me in this stage, in this situation, you're happy? And then you'll realize that no, this person doesn't really care for me. And I don't want this person's empathy or sympathy or apology or affection or concern, because it's fake, it's not real. So I don't even want it. So who's gonna die? Your version, that needy version of you, that version of you that looks for validation, that version of you that looks for love and comfort, and that version of you who wants this person to treat you with respect. You don't even care about it. You're going to become somebody, and or some of you already might have. You're going to be like, I don't care. I don't care at all about what you think, about who you are, about what you do. Now, they also have a certain, level of how much they can hurt you, because clearly this person depends on you, but they don't want to show it to you for power struggle reason. They know, and you know, that as much as you have wanted to keep them around for whatever XYZ reason, they too have wanted to keep you around for their own reasons. You've tried to balance between multiple things like work and your happiness and your spiritual growth and your healing, all of that. The Two of Pentacles is showing me that you've not got so much downtime, in between. And this person, you felt or you thought, is going to support you, is going to help you grow, and you wanted them to grow with you, like you're growing together. That kind of energy you had. But now you've realized that no, the only other energy you need is the energy of God, is the energy of Source, is the energy of you being your own best friend and confidante. Like, you no longer want to even talk to this person. Earlier, you would share a lot with this person, you would talk to this person, but you realize that they just are so addicted to their ego, or they're just so addicted to the mind games, or unnecessary talks, unnecessary words, mean things. Like, if you expect them to be nice, just basic courtesy, if they cannot even give you that, then why should you think about this person? So the change that you're supposed to make is here in your mind, because you probably gave this person space in your mind or in your heart, and now you want to give that space to Source. And you don't want to care about the consequences. You don't want to care about what is going to happen in future. What is this person going to put you through? But I feel that this person tries to put people in a battle situation, and the events, the Nine of Wands energy here is showing me that you felt drained, you felt that you can't go on anymore, or you've already crossed this stage. You can put it on the comment section if you have or if you haven't. But I am being shown that eventually you will gather all your strength and you will push forward. And the interesting part is that you're very close to getting what you want. Whatever it is, if you want money, if you want to buy a new car, if you want your business to grow, if you want your life to be happy, if you just want to be a bundle of joy and you want to be free, whatever it is you're looking for, spiritual growth, emotional growth, mental growth, financial growth, whatever you want, whatever you've been working on, you're very close to getting it. So Nine of Wands is not a negative card. It is like telling you it's a test of faith. Okay, I would like to say that. It's a test of faith. It's you creating boundaries and you being persistent and you being resilient and you being really courageous and having a belief that I am going to do it. I will not allow this person to rule my mood, to rule my life, and to make me fail, make me suffer. Because when you do well, you're going to do well. When you're going to do well, this person is going to realize their mistake big time because they cannot do so well right now. I'm being shown this, that they are definitely, I mean, I'm sure you don't want them to depend on you or you don't want any codependence, but in some way or the other, this person is going to depend on you and they will learn to behave with you. Are they going to learn to behave with you? That is one thing. One is a forceful thing, like they have no option but to behave. One is that they do realize their mistakes. Like they will realize that, okay, I was wrong. Because other people will really appreciate you. Other people will walk up to you and tell you, hey, you were so amazing, you were so nice. And, you've done this, you've done that. And they'll give you credit for some things. And this person will then realize that they made your life so difficult. They put you in hell and yet you were able to surpass it and you were able to do well for yourself. So there were no other challenges, but this person, they will realize that I was the biggest challenge in my person's life. So they're going to regret. Yes, Six of Pentacles, they are going to regret because you're going to accumulate great wealth. So I'm not sure if your concern is money or whatever your concern is as per this reading, but you're going to accumulate great wealth of some nature and you would be able to offer financial assistance to anybody who needs you. Not only you're going to get discernment, and let's say it's not about wealth, but there will be something that you will gain, either money or energy or love or support. So anybody who would walk up to you, anybody who would come up to you, they would know that you are the person who's going to make them feel appreciated, loved, honored. Great energy of giving and receiving. But it's also a yes or no question that I asked. Is this person going to realize their mistake? They will. They will definitely realize their mistakes because they will feel really bad for whatever they've done to you, because you're not going to get triggered. You're not going to go up to them and tell them that, hey, you know what, you hurt me and this, that. You're going to be like, it's okay. This is my test of faith and I need to do well no matter what. I will do it. No matter who gives me the challenge, I will still do it. So yes, this card is a very positive card. I've always liked this card a lot. This also has the masculine-feminine balance big time. And there's a root chakra, very strong foundational energy is also there. There's money, there's energy, there's love, there's support, and there's discernment. The most important thing is discernment. Like today, right now you're figuring it out that whosoever this person is who's triggering you so much, this person doesn't need your love and support. What this person needs is for you to ignore them and for you to just let them go, and do whatever they want to do. So this is discernment. Similarly, you would know who to give love to, who to give support to, who to give listening to, who to give time to. This is a very, very big lesson, and it's really important when it comes to your mission work and when it comes to your healing, because discernment is a very important lesson. The reason why you're in this place also is because at that point in time you lacked discernment. You were continuously loving someone who did not deserve love or support. You were continuously standing there for a person taking a stand for a person who does not require you to take stand for them. And with their bad behavior, it's actually a good thing, because the next time they walk up to you asking for your help, you can tell them that, no, I'm not that great according to you. I am a stupid person. Or you can just simply remember whatever they've done to you. You can just focus on your life. You can just focus on your things, all the good things that you are supposed to do. Mentally, you have to do this exercise. Mentally, you have to train. You have to train your mind. You have to keep giving suggestions to your mind that this is garbage. I don't want this garbage in my life. This is garbage energy. All I want is clean, pure energy, and I need to work through it. So this is where I'm going to close this collective reading. I will see you in the next one. And for personal sessions, for personal readings, and for therapies, all the details are given in the description box. Kindly connect with me when you're 100% sure. Therapy is very, very important, because you see all these therapies that I've designed, they work on different areas. So let's say you're not able to attract the love of your life. You must be suffering from narcissistic abuse, or you could be dealing with a lot of third party elements, and those third party elements do not allow you to manifest the right person in your life. And the narcissistic abuse, let's say if you've gone through it, then the pain that you have, that comes from the trauma of not being loved, that trauma is somewhere in your subconscious. So working through these problems and issues in the right way helps you to face the reality. You can literally face the truth that maybe I'm unhappy not because of the man or a woman in my life, but because I have this energy within me and it's getting mirrored by someone outside of me. So what do I really need to work on is this energy. Now, third party blocks I have seen, they play a huge role in separation. Like, they are like those voices, who talk badly about you, or they create misunderstandings. But if you're mentally strong, if you're very good with meditation, if you're chanting the mantras, if you're very protected, then those third party elements cannot affect you, because you're not going to give them any energy. Even if you're going to hear about them creating, tarnishing your image or something, you will not bother about it. Or let's say you feel that they have power over you, they have some kind of power or control over you to decide things for you in your life, you would not care about it, because you know that God is the only deciding factor. God decides everything. Your destiny, God, everything that's happening in your life is already happening in a way that nobody can actually decide anything for you. And you know that. It's a great, powerful place to be in. Like one of my coach told me, one of a very good coach reminded me, I would say, because we know a lot of things, we have a lot of information, but we don't know what to do with that information or the right time to exercise it. So he told me that any which way, most of the things that are happening in your life, they're all automatic, they're happening naturally in your life. You're eating food naturally. You're going to the washroom naturally. You are doing a lot of things without even realizing, waking up, sleeping. There are times when you're so tired that no matter who is at your door, or no matter what party invites you have, or what money opportunities you have, you just can't do it because you are so sleepy at that time. You just want to sleep, and it might sound bizarre to you, but your body is telling you to rest. Your body is like, I can't take it anymore, I have to sleep, I have to take rest. And you do it, you comply with it. You can't, that's why we have all these cycles. You can't just say to yourself that don't eat, don't sleep, don't drink. Sometimes when people say, I'm not able to do it, maybe that's what your body wants you to do, or your brain wants you to do. So anyway, that is a completely separate topic which I'll talk about some other time. Here I'm going to close this reading. I will see you in the next one. You can get my book, In the Name of Love, A Journey of Finding Your Ultimate Soulmate. And you can also become my Patreon and support the content here. You can also join this channel for live readings and memberships. So see you in the next one. One love, peace out, and Victor to Ram.